Thank you for joining me today for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Shadowrun RPG goodness. This time it's Shadow Points, brought to you by Catalyst and Tops. For more information, you can go to catalystgamelabs.com and shadowruntabletop.com as well. Break and enter, a Lone Star Station, a private club, a secret lab, all places Shadowrunners go, even when they're not allowed. With info on security, entries, and more, these cards help game masters and players know what dangers lurk in those spots. Contents of the box have 30 location cards. This was released in 2021 by the Tops company. Again, for more information about Shadowrun or about this item itself here, you can go to catalystgamelabs.com and shadowruntabletop.com as well. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have inside. It's not really a box, but we're going to open it either way. This nice plastic tray will keep your cards very, very safe. Kind of like an envelope. Keeps everything inside it. It's nice. So again, you have a deck, I believe it said it was of 30 cards. Yep, 30 location cards. So this is really cool, actually. The minute I saw this, I was like, wow, I gotta pick this up. This is really cool. So it says location would be, now all the cards are identically, meaning they're all set up. They're all different, but they're all set up exactly the same way. You have a front and you have a back. Okay, so let's take a look at this one first. You have the back door cyber clinic. So it gives you a little bit of information about what's going on up there. It says, crusted flecks of dried blood and fluid stain the lime green linoleum flooring like the morbid posh of some mad Picasso. Discarded limbs hang limply out of an oil drum in the corner. Rejected sketches in the pursuit of chromed perfection. The fluorescent lighting and a rotary bone saw hum patiently beside jumper cables, which you really hope are for the bypass machine off to the side. This ain't no Deltaware clinic, chummer. So it tells you how many entrances and exits. It says there's a back door, obviously. Meat locker and cold storage area opens into sewers to feed ghouls. Security, 3 hosts with wireless access plus allegiance control. No astral security, but blood on the wall and bacteria makes astral scaling difficult. Medical drones have dual functionality as bladed combat drones. Special features, contains over 50,000 Noyen in use cybernetic, but is very low on critical medical supplies and cannot install any augmentations until restocked. So you have the title of the card itself. Okay, so you have where the entrance and exits are, security, special features, and then you have your NPCs also. So let's see what it continues. It says, binding one of the meat lockers is chromed out, son of local crime lord. Anyone receiving medical treatment here must make a body 1 test or contract a minor infection. Critically glitching results in a major infection or in rejection of the cyberware. Clinic contains 3 recovery beds. NPCs. Crypt is a male dwarf medic who inherited the clinic after he geeked the previous owner. He's low on supplies and offers a free month of treatment if the PCs can lift some drugs from dock wagon or crash cart. Nurse assistant elf female with cyberware. 3 medical assistant drones. So it tells you who else is going to be in the area in the where they're talking about this backdoor cyber clinic. Now what's really cool is that they give you a picture of what the clinic would look like. So that's really cool. It tells you the different rooms that are included in this facility, which is really cool. Now it says pushing the envelope. It says, if the doctors attack, the seemingly harmless medical drones activate their control programs and use their scalpels as if they were daggers. A mafia don comes looking for his lost son while players are being treated medically and will not take no for an answer. Players witness the doctor handling bodies to ghouls. If ghouls notice, they attack the PCs. So it gives you all this information about that location, the back door cyber clinic. So that's really cool. So I'm not going to read this information from all the different cards, but you get the general idea of what you get on the card. So again, with the card on the front of it, it tells you the name of the location. It tells you where the entrance and exits are located, type of people or the security at the building level, special features, of course, the non-player characters which you're going to interact with. And back here, it tells you, again, what happens when certain events are triggered. And of course, there's a picture of the area as well. So we got a backdoor cyber clinic. We have a corporate sky raker. Flip it over. There's a picture of it right there. Again. Then you also have the cubicle farm. Okay. Entrance, exit, security, special features. Then again, a picture of the farm itself, the different locations, who you're going to run into, and what happens during this scenario. Again, this is public park. Example what the park looks like. Right. So it depends on whether you're going to be there at the nighttime, and if you're there in the afternoon, what happens. Fast food joint. Again, picture of the fast food joint, what it looks like inside, who you're going to run into, and what's going to happen when the fighting begins. You have a nice restaurant, multi-layered, really, really cool. Again, the artwork's really, really cool. Gives you a lot of background information on the other side. And of course, it tells you who you're going to run into and the information there. Let me just show you again really up close. I didn't get a chance to show you that. So that's the fast food joint. That's the public park. That is the Crucible Farm. That is the corporate sky raker. And of course, as I said before, that's the backdoor cyber clinic. So as we continue onward, there's also a police station. There's a picture of the police station. Again, the NPCs you're going to run into, non-player characters, and then what happens when the action begins. You have the sewer community. Cool layout of the sewer sewer complex that your characters would be walking into. Then you have a shopping mall. At the Benjamin Gable Memorial Album, it says here. Shopping mall, okay. Then you have the Yakuza bathhouse. House that looks like that. And lots of stuff going on inside there. Then you have the Baron's residence. You have the dive bar. Again, these cards were made for Shadowrun. They're RPG, but of course, if you want to, you can use this for setting in Aliens, the role-playing game. Blade Runner, definitely you could use it for. You could use it for Starfinder if you want to. You just adapt it to the rules that you want there. Hotels and stuff like that, you really can't use it so much with like a Pathfinder or D&D, but you know, any type of modern role-playing game it would work with. Of course, it's designed for Shadowrun, but again, you could use it for anything that you choose to use it for. This here is a luxury hotel. You have the Matrix Club. And do you take the blue pill or do you take the red pill? Then you have the prison. So I have the zombie side, you know, the prison outbreak. If you want to use this card in there for that game, you could do that as well. Set up a different scenario, you could do that as well. You know, it's up to your imagination. You got a private club. That's what the private club looks like. Then you have the Rigger Chop Shop Garage. That's what that would look like. Johnny's Garage. You've got the Street Market. Again, on every card, you have an entrance and exit. You have the security, you have the special features. You have the NPCs you run into. And once the action starts, this gives you the key as to who's showing up, what's going on, and gives you your whole scenario right down there. But there's your Street Market. Again, really digging these cards and digging the pictures that they have here too. Street Rally, Too Fast, Too Furious. You know, never present who's showing up. All of a sudden something bad happens, you know. Okay, Tailsmonger Shop. Not sure what a tailsmonger is. There you go. Then you have City Hall, Large Complex. You've got Corporate Housing. You've got Escapist Den. You've got a luxury apartment. You have the nightclub, Coco Bang. You've got No-Tell Motel on the seedier side of town. Retail storefront. You have the retail store, Weapons World. You have the underground lab. And last but not least, you have the virtual office. Bunch of computer terminals and just a big open room. That's it. So those are all your cards that are included in this unboxing of Shadowrun Shadow Points. Once again, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, you could always give us a thumb up. You could always leave a comment below. Also, you could always hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.